As soon as I get the option. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Games with Terry, where I, Jack Gunsky, play video games with Terry Diamantis.
Hello.
So we've been doing a couple. This is our third game
Yes.
with these particular streams. Actually, this is still a little loud. I want to lower it a little more. This is our third game to get. What the?
Yeah. Is that the game making that sound?
Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Okay. There. Okay. It works. For the moment, it works. Anyway, this is our third game now. Our first game was Day of the Tentacle, and our second game was The Secret of Monkey Island. This is our third game. As far as I know, this is a lesser known. Is this a do you think this is a famous one, Terry?
It's not very. I think at the time it was kind of like a cult classic because like Kefki knows this game and she remembers it from when it first came out, but it's not anywhere near as well known as like Monkey Island or Day of the Tentacle.
So we're gonna be playing this one next, and who knows? Maybe for the next game we'll play Myst. Don't worry. We will never subject anyone to the awfulness of Myst. With that, normal or classic?
I would stick with normal.
Yeah. Shadowgate universe. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know there was a Shadowgate universe. I'll be honest.
A hero's journey, a great quest. Certainly it shall be these things. But for you, young Jer Cuthager, soldier of Windermere, could it not be so much more? In dreams, I have come to you, beseeching, entreating. Ride south, boy. Take naught but a dirk, a torch, courage. Ride south from Rivellin, around the southern arm, through the Waven Fair Wood, past Myrisath, beyond the citadel of Murlac Tor, and the spires of Gimdane, and the darkness of Tarketh's Pass. There you shall find my stone in wait. Under the shade of the mountain range, none have entered, either on foot, on mount, on wing. Gatekeeper, the oldest of spires, it harbors that which has been spoken of in whispers and ascribed to legend. Shadowgate, the living castle. But all is not as it should be. One of our own is now our great bane, a blight upon us. He has brought the ancient keep low, and it now lies fallow. It is there that you will find me, Blackmere of the Circle of 12. It is there that you will find this great quest. It is there that you will find yourself.
Welcome to the tutorial. Gameplay tips will appear at appropriate times to teach you the mechanics of the game. You can turn these tips on or off or change the command system at any time in the settings tab of the options menu. Click the X button to close a gameplay tip. Do you think I need any tips, Terry?
Probably not. I mean,
I'm gonna hide.
Pretty standard
Yeah.
point and click adventure, so you should be fine.
Yeah. So let's hide all the tips because fuck
Get in the
that.
way? Yes.
Yeah. And I won't lie to you, Terry, as someone who hates learning new names, and whenever someone gives me like a whole shitload of places that have no relevance to me, it doesn't bode well.
No. I tuned out of the big sort of saga of an introduction. I didn't care.
Past the windmill of donuts, it's no. Okay, that you will find yourself with Lakmir's words echoing about in your head. You stumble a bit until the world ceases its lurching. You stand before the Gatekeeper Mountain. An ornate door, framed by a series of skulls, is fashioned into the rock wall. Oh, there you go. So we got skulls. You can look at the skull. We can speak to the skull. We can use the skull, or we can take the skull. You nearly drop the skull as it begins to speak. About time, boy! You have no idea how long I've been here. You can call me York. I have no No, I'm not gonna do that shit. I have no recollection of how I got here. But I do know plenty about this castle. If you need help on this quest of yours, just speak to me and I'll give you a hint.
Well, that's good. At least they tell you there's a hint system straight up, unlike Monkey Island, where you found it during the end credits.
Thick green roots twist through the dense foliage.
Oh, and I should warn you, you can die in this game, so you might want to save more regularly than you normally would.
Gotcha. This appears to be a key, though let's check. The metal key has several strange etchings on its shaft. Sounds like someone I know. I'm going to take the key.
We're off to a good start.
Okay, I have a dirk. What the fuck is a dirk? And I have
just a type of sword dagger thingy.
I've never heard of one ever. Okay.
Really? Okay.
So we're gonna use the dirk. Dirk the dirk. I'm gonna use it on these roots. Using the dirk, you successfully hack through the thick roots.
Oh, there you go.
And equip helm. You place the oversized helm on your head. It is so large, it nearly obscures your vision.
Huh? It doesn't actually.
Yeah. Look at this. Circular indent in the archway suggests that something belongs in this spot. I almost said skull. Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And let's see. Look at the door. Iron bands bind the rough-hewn wooden planks that comprise this door. The door is locked.
Wow, how'd you figure out to use the key on the locked door? You must be a genius.
Well, no, because what's going to happen is if I use the key without putting some freaking skull in the thing, is it going to kill me?
I don't think it's that stupid.
You turn the key, unlocking the door. After a moment, you toss the key aside.
Well, that seems stupid. You might need the key again. Why would you throw it away?
The door opens with an eerie creak. Well, I think we should save.
Generally a good idea. Just lots of saving in this game.
Now we can either go through the doorway or we can close the door.
Tough choice.
Without warning, a pair of glowing...
It's a fool to send a child to do that which even the vaunted Circle of 12 could not. Contain my growing power. Come if you wish. It makes little difference. Seal your fate within this living castle of the dead.
The apparition fades, leaving a trail of cold air behind it. You try to tug open the hatch, but it seems magically sealed. Okay, well, we have stone arch. Hit lever. The lever moves under the force of your blow. In response, a stone section oh, fuck me. Oh, it does the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's just like the log of all your previous. Well, not all, but the most recent.
The stone section slides away from the wall, revealing an opening that holds a key.
Yes.
Where's the opening? Oh, there's the... all the way over here. Can I use the key on this hatch or whatever? Okay, no. This must be it.
Not that you should, unless you just want to see it. But you can use the dirk on yourself, and yes, you die.
How do you use something on yourself?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's the picture of you in
Yeah.
the top right. Might be that. Yeah.
Look at thyself. You look upon yourself with apprehension. Gee, am I that ugly? Not knowing whether you were fully prepared for this strange adventure. Use thyself. It's like medieval Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna open this door. Walk through this door. A damp, musty breeze wafts out from behind an altar set within the stone alcove. You note that the long hallway continues further into the mountain.
I think you actually get a map, so you can actually see where, like how the rooms line up and all that sort of stuff.
You read the message scrawled out on the scroll. Fandrill. This missive is of utmost importance. We must coordinate our Why can't anyone just... Lord of the Rings had a Sam in it. Seek my obelisk in the acolyte's den below the sewers. I fear the worst is upon us, but I have plans in motion that may yet avert disaster. It is signed with the name...
Fred.
Sure, why don't I take... Oh, sorry, no, not use the scroll. Take the scroll. Strange markings and glyphs line the stone pillar that enshrouds the statue. One that depicts a hooded figure with a darkened visage.
Yes, there's a lot of old-timey speak in this.
Okay, well, I'm a little nervous to open the book, seeing as there's a fucking skeleton right there.
Well, I mean, just save before you do anything that you think might kill you.
Yeah. Okay. Archive. You read the hastily scrawled writing on the parchment. Since it is the only means to capture and control the elementals, you must hide the silver orb beyond the waters of the sewer. And what's this one? This is brittle to the touch. If I open it, it's gonna fall apart, isn't it? So let's not open it. Damp, musty breeze. That's not a thing. I thought that might be a thing, but it's not.
Johnny says, "Hey, what's with the skulls?"
What's with you people and skulls?
Yeah.
I just as a brief aside, I think it's hilarious that H Bomber guy made like how long was that fucking video he made?
4 hours.
4 hours? Was it 4? And all anyone can talk about is that they just saw it and they went, wow, where's your hair? Where's your hair, motherfucker? Where's this motherfucker's hair? Motherfucker ain't got no hair.
See, I didn't even look at the thumbnail long enough to notice that he was going bald. I was just like, okay, he made a 4-hour video. I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, why would you? You'd have to be nuts. Okay, let's see. The old book hints at its age. Okay, let's just open the book. Something shifts under your feet as you open the book. Oh, well, fuck me. I'm not reading this fucker. Okay. Go to hallway. A series of ancient doors encircle this small hallways. It looks as though a battle was fought here long ago. Oh, and there's stuff falling. Wonderful. Look at it. The skull has a deep gouge in the back of its head. A telltale sign of a death blow from an axe. Let's take the skull.
I think there's actually an achievement if you like talk to all the skulls or pick up all the skulls or do something to all the skulls. It's like...
Okay. What's the bag? This hand-stitched sack. Hand-stitched. This one made from no fucking singer machine over here. Which animal, however, is uncertain. Fine, let's take it. Why not? You rummage through the sack and find a scroll. You put this in your satchel while discarding the sack.
Okay.
Was wondering if you happened to see my sister around here. I've been looking for her for ages. You'll find she's the spitting image of me. Yorick says wistfully. Okay. Open the skeleton. Okay. Look, the solid wooden door is banded in iron. What's this? I think that's just a rock. Okay, fine. Open the door. Well, that door looks freaking ominous. Teeth chattering, you stand within the cold cellar, hugging yourself for warmth. A creature made of ice. Oh, okay. Can I use it?
I mean, give it a try. I gotta be honest, I didn't realize how different this one was from the one I played like on the NES, so a lot of this is unfamiliar to me.
Oh, fuck!
Go from ice to fire in like one room.
Yeah. Well, how do I go back? You've heard of a magical orb that can capture creatures like this.
Ah.
Okay, so there's a magical orb, and we can go backwards, which I just learned just now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you'd have to be able to, otherwise you wouldn't be able to explore.
So the entrance, antechamber, alcove. And then there's this, which is just like freaking terrifying. Let's see if one of these skulls fits in the thing. Use skull. Skull won't fit in the slot. Okay, so it's probably like a special baby skull. And this is
Magically sealed.
the circular hatch is made of a strange stone set securely in a mortared base. Some enchantment has sealed it shut. Perhaps a magic spell would open the hatch. You can just take all these fucking things, can't you?
I'm not sure if it's in this game, but in the original, definitely, every torch, pick them up. Because making sure you have a lit torch is, like, essential. Otherwise, you die.
Yeah. Do the torches go out eventually?
In the original, they did. Like I said, I don't remember if they changed it for this one. So if you see the flame starting to dim, light a new torch.
With a creak of protest, the door opens. Well, that is a door that does not want to be opened.
Damn protesters.
With stone tombs lining the walls of this musty crypt, there is an ancient, almost reverent air to this place. You hit the torch with a... What?
Did you use the hit verb on the torch instead of the pick it up?
Yeah. You hear a mechanism release and a rumbling beneath you. You jump back as the tomb in the center slowly moves across the floor, revealing a stairway. What about these other ones? What? So just any torch would have done it?
I don't know. I'm guessing there was one specific one that...
Oh, here we go. Open the tomb. Laying out a piercing cry that cuts into your very being. It's a banshee! Harbinger of death and disease, you feel momentary stabbing pain before the scepter winks out of existence.
Well, that can't be good.
Let's try. Your vision clears and episode passes. Whoa, that was intense.
Yeah.
Well, that's some crazy shit. Let's see what happens with this one. Lid slides open with a grating. These are getting less impressive by the moment.
Yes. I think they blew their wad with the spectre.
With the banshee, yeah.
Yeah.
Use mummy. No, we got a pumpkin.
You always need one of those.
Thinking this might be a particularly interesting comedy routine, you contemplate smashing the pumpkin with the hammer. However, you decide the mess it will make just isn't worth it.
Well, I'm glad they stop you from doing something that will, like, soft lock the game.
Can I use the torch with the... Oh, hey, you can.
There you go. Can you set the bodies on fire? That might be funny.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, there you go.
Holy shit! You... you... Not only that, it releases something of value.
Yeah. You got a sack.
You bet I do. Anyway. Oh, boy. You rummage through the thick burlap, finding a scroll and 2 gears. You take these while discarding the sack. See if any of you other motherfuckers light up. Ancient wrappings, a mummy mask falls to the ground. I know that, Matt. That's from Charlie Brown. That's Lucy's mask.
Oh, okay.
Thing smells terrible and makes it difficult to see. And, okay, let's use this on Mummy. Ancient wrappings are so dry that they almost disintegrate. As it burns, a scroll tumbles to the floor, having escaped the fire. Well, that's convenient as hell.
Wow, this is turning out to be a very good idea.
This was totally incidental, but really, really useful.
Yeah. Okay, they couldn't all be winners.
Yeah. Maybe it's like if you use all four, you die. So let's escape this room. This room reminds you of the Elven Funhouse at King Otto's Fair. You remember taking your sister, hoping to lose her in the reflective maze.
Okay. I
So
will say save now because I know one of the mirrors, maybe two of the mirrors, leads to death.
that is a good
But
idea, Terry.
but one of the mirrors is like you have to break it with a hammer. But like not all of them are good to break. So
You attempt to lift the rock, you feel something move, but unfortunately, it's in your back.
oof.
No. You see a warped reflection of yourself in the mirror, noting that you look nothing like when you started this adventure.
That's concerning.
I started like 10 minutes ago. What the hell are you
Yeah.
talking about? Did any of these reveal anything about the... You catch some movement behind your reflection, a jump back in surprise with a faint wrapping effect moves across its surface. So I don't want to fuck around with that mirror, I don't think. With all your might, you swing the hammer at the mirror. Oddly enough, the weapon just bounces off a glass. Perhaps the mirror is enchanted.
Ah.
Okay, let's try this one. Also enchanted.
Maybe they changed it in. Oh, there you go.
Okay, revealing a metal underneath. Revealing metal underneath. You run your fingers across the jagged shards of broken glass. Ouch, that hurt, you mumbled to yourself, pulling out a splinter. You ever heard of Elrin's Stand? Fred interrupts. Now that was an epic poem. Perhaps one of my favorites.
Shut up.
Oh, this is the skull thing talking.
Yeah. And no, I've never heard of Elrin's Stand.
Okay. Is this one of the... Okay, let's see. Open. Careful not to destroy it. Read. A drawing of 6 rectangular shapes are drawn on the parchment. Several lines point to each of the shapes. It would be much easier to just draw a fucking picture.
It would.
With writing underneath. You read the 2 of the notations. This mirror leads through the furnace and into the castle beyond. And these mirrors require power to activate and will teleport to places strewn across the castle Demence.
Okay. Because in the original, one of the mirrors, when you smashed it, you like got showered with glass and died. One
Yeah.
of them was like a portal into space, and you got sucked into the portal and died.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was just a blank wall, and the other was a door that you needed to find to progress the game. So it seems that they've changed that in this one.
Yeah. A drawing of 6 rectangular shapes are drawn on the parchment. Several lines point to the shapes. Okay, so... Yeah, so that's not helpful. I mean, it's vaguely helpful. Look at that. The scroll's faded and stained. A 3-circled rune appears in the corner of the... Fine, just open it. Read. The handwritten scroll is faded and difficult to read, but you can make out one passage. When Fred's tail lights the northern skies, and the alignments are in harmony, then shall ye take the circle runes of water and fire and the all-seeing eye and place them with the great eagle that sits on the one tree. The one tree over there, I assume. The ancient scroll, worn and wrinkled, is made of pressed wood pulp. I thought most scrolls were.
Yeah.
You tear the paper slightly. Ooh. While the writing is difficult to discern, you manage to glean a few key phrases. The danger is real. Alert the surrounding lands. Seal off the passages into the Gatekeeper Mountains. The wax seal shows an eagle in flight and is signed by someone named Fred. Okay. This Fred character's all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think save if you're concerned, but I think it's safe to open the other scroll, the one that says it's brittle. I think it is, but like save if you're worried.
Yeah. Because I know it's got. You try to open the scroll, but it disintegrates because you don't have the magic thing. You read the message scrawled on the page. Brown, I have your dog. If you wish to see the flying ace again, then bring the 3 pumpkins to the place beyond the harvest door. Is this a Charlie Brown? Is just a direct Charlie Brown reference? Wow. But be wary, for only one outfitted in a mask for the hallowed eve can gain entrance. There you must carve my visage and illuminate the sacrifices in the field of jack-o'-lanterns. Then I will be freed, and this will all end. Cordially, Charlie Brown. Okay, let's go back and open the terrifying door.
It is pretty funny that a game like this dark and serious has a Charlie Brown reference in it.
Okay. With the grunt, you push the door open. Within a large cavern, you find yourself on the shore of a placid underground lake. Well, shit. Look at this guy. It's hard to tell from this distance. I'm going to take a stab at this and say that I need that orb thing to freeze this lake. Yeah.
Yes.
Perhaps you need to get a closer look. Use the lake... Well, no, just look at the lake. You sense something large and ominous deep below the surface of these black waters. What could it be? I don't know. Okay, now there are these stairs. You have climbed the stairs and died. The end. The pain state... It's a magic wall. Undulating mass of water hovers playfully above the river.
Okay, because you had the ice one in the other end. This one's water.
Okay, look at the marking. This marking looks like a dwarven craftsman's stamp. That has zero meaning to me at all. Hovering before you is an entity made entirely of water and mist. The liquid elemental continuously forms and reforms in a hypnotic way. You've heard of magical orb that can capture creatures like this. That's not helpful to me.
So, I think you might have put it on one of the less brutal difficulties, because normally you would have died by like 6 times by now in the old game.
Yeah. That's, you're probably right. That's probably the difference. Is it's the same, but you just die at like every turn.
Yeah, in the original, like, you know that room with all the coffins?
Yeah.
One of them, like, poison slime falls out, and if you walk through the slime, you die. But you have to cross through that room to like, finish the game. So if you ever open that coffin, you just die. You can't win the game anymore.
Well, see, that's nonsense to me, though. That's
Yeah,
total.
yeah. You know that book you were reading at the start? Normally, in the original, like, opening the book causes a pit to open beneath your feet and you just fall and die.
Yeah. I kind of
So you were
assumed
right
that
to
was
be
the case. Yeah. Let's take this moment to catch up with chat.
Yes.
Let's see. Keeverdam suggests we go dirk ourselves.
Yeah.
Not until after the stream. Hellcat.
And,
Johnny Hellcat wants to. What?
James Coley says, like NES Shadowgate. It is based on the NES Shadowgate, but it seems considerably different in a lot of ways as well. So, same franchise, I suppose. This is more like a sequel / remake.
Okay. Okay, we got a lake. And we go out. And we got... I imagine that dragon would have long killed us.
Yeah.
Long ago since killed us.
In the original, there's like a whole bunch of items that you can pick up, but you can only pick up 2 of them. If you try a third time, he just blasts you with fire and you die. And in the original, the first item you pick up has to be the shield. If it's anything else, you die.
Well, after that, let's go pick up the shield.
Save first. Just
Save. Save. You take the shield, the dragon notices you.
okay. You're fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he'd kill you because you already took the hammer.
Yeah. Oh, and let's... you manage to rush from the room before the dragon can release a blast of fire. So on. Take these. Oh, and there's a scroll. I didn't notice that. Hit ice. There's other thing. It's nothing to do. Rather, it's your fingers exploding in pain. Okay, well, let's use one of these. This is some tough ice. Okay, let's try.
Yeah.
Let's try an ice pick. But little else. God, what the heck is this ice made of?
It'd be so fun if you just melt it with a torch.
Yeah. There we go. Melted with a torch. What's with you people in scrolls? Okay, let's get out of this room and read whatever this thing is. Open. As you scan the scroll, one particular word almost seems to jump out at you. Fred. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook. Before the scroll crumbles in your hands, you realize that you've learned a spell. Well, how handy. Yeah. Well, what the hell is it? The spell glyph translates to the word Fred. You sense a huge weight, like a stone, opening itself to some mystery beyond.
Huh. Okay. That's not very helpful.
No, it's not. So, before we do anything else, there's been one item in the game that has had some sort of magic associated with it.
That is true.
Let's try it there.
Let's agap it.
You focus your will on the stone hatch, whispering the words of the spell. A strange power flows out of you, enveloping the stone hatch. After a moment, the stone lid opens. Do you like my dramatic reading? Okay.
Oh, very much.
Of course. You lean in close, anxious to look inside the open hatch. The stone compartment harbors a strange mechanism, one comprised of levers, rods... Is it lever or lever? Whatever. Rods and gears. Okay, so we have our gears from earlier.
That's a good point. You should use those.
Yeah. With some effort, you force the gear into the... Well, it doesn't work. That's not going to work.
I don't know if it matters.
Use gear.
Oh, maybe it's a puzzle where you've got to move all of the gears to get them to line up properly.
Oh, right. The gear moves down. Yorick clears his throat, startling you. You look a little aimless, boy. Are you sure you know what your quest is?
I seek the Grail.
This lever's struck. Okay, this gear appears loosely connected, so let's use this, and nothing happens when you use the gear on the gear. Well, I have to put it somewhere.
Use the gear on the hamster. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think you have to line the gears up so that it actually turns properly.
Okay, so what happens when I do this? Yeah, shut the Who asked you, asshole? Yeah. Congratulate. If you signal something attentive. Yes. Well, how do I gotta... Series of gears, rods, and other mysterious metallic from the... I have a gear. It's supposed to be used with something. And I assume that whatever it's supposed to be used with is in this closet.
That would make sense.
Here's that symbol from earlier. So I assume that when this puzzle is completed at whatever capacity, it opens up a door in the thing with the water thing.
Yeah. That would make sense.
How about I just break it?
Yeah.
Okay, how about use it over here? Is there any gear that has any sort of... And these levers don't appear to do anything.
I mean, maybe try talking to the skull, see if he's got... see if his hints will actually help at all.
Fine, let's see. Talk to you. As you begin speaking to Yurik, he interrupts. You better be sure you want my advice before, because what do you think? I'm just doing this for fun? Well, I mean, sort of. The wizard used mechanisms like this to control the flow of water. If the levers are positioned correctly, one only needs to press the button to enact.
Okay, so just moving the levers to the right positions to solve the puzzle. So it's something that you can brute force.
Is stuck in place. What if I use the hammer on it?
No, I think because you put it on one of the easier settings, it's locked into the correct position. I think it's just that's how they make it easier. You only have to worry about two of them.
Okay, the mechanism
I
goes.
I don't think there's any way except brute force on this one.
Yeah. You should probably go see what you did. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah. See if you can navigate using the map. It might be faster than clicking through all the doors.
Yeah. Waterfall. No, you can't.
Oh, you do have to do it. Okay.
Eh.
It's worth a try.
Only a trickle of water can be heard moving within this shadow underground riverbed. Off to the side, an undulating mass of water, whatever. Looks like a corpse.
It does.
You search the corpse for anything useful. Your efforts produce a scroll, which you deposit in your pack. You know, isn't this a form of bias that we're taking advice from people who've already died?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe do the opposite of what they did. So
Yeah.
you don't die too.
Read. You read the hastily scrawled words on the scroll. Brother, if you are reading this, then I am no more. I fear we have underestimated his ambition and the depths he would travel in the dark arts. Protect the seals at all cost. He must not get them. Power up the ways and follow the mirrored path to the lone keep. Add your strength to Fred's. If nothing else, perhaps our Weathermaster can blunt the evil one's advance, especially with your support. Fare thee well, Fred the Fred. What's this? Rune. Oh. I'll take a rune. The rune is enchanted.
Yeah.
Well, I have one thing, and I'm gonna use it for all its goddamn worth.
If all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
The spell
I don't think it
backfires, so I assume that's where I would have died too.
Yeah. Presumably.
Closing your minds, you release the spell, expecting something wonderful to happen. Nothing does. Well, if I take it, can I take this one? It's enchanted. Still enchanted. Have rocks.
Yeah.
Have 2 rocks.
You're a dinosaur hunter.
Here's an idea. Stone failed to do anything constructive. Well, if I had a hammer, useless.
Maybe you need a chisel. Maybe that'd work.
Maybe we need to stop dealing with these people who are just trying to make our lives harder.
I think that might be an even better idea.
Okay, let's see. Nope, nothing can help with. Excuse me, happens with the arm. Oh, jeez. Long day.
No falling asleep on stream.
It'd be difficult playing a game.
Yes.
Besides, it couldn't be worse a worse thing to do while playing a game than what Darkside Phil did.
That is also true. Please do not do a dark side fill for the chat.
Well, I wouldn't do that with you around, at the very least.
Well, I mean, just if you're broadcasting, don't do that.
I still don't understand why. How could he not have known? How you have to deliberately click the start button in order to stream. How did he not know he was streaming? How?
Well, there's two possibilities. Either he's that retarded, or he did it on purpose for the notoriety.
Honestly, I think he did it on purpose. I think he did it on purpose.
Because I mean, I think his channel is basically dying. So he thought this would gin up some controversy, get people talking about him again.
The only thing keeping his channel alive at this point is It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam is the only thing that keeps him relevant.
Well, I mean, I did see a really good video by a guy named Diaphone, where Darkside Phil plays fighting games, and he is convinced that he's like legendary at them. He's pretty good, but he's not nearly as good as he thinks he is. So Diaphone is actually like a professional Street Fighter player. So he was giving Darkside Phil free match analysis to tell him what he could improve on, and things like that. And it's like, because Darkside Phil's always complaining, like, oh, this is stupid. It doesn't work. He's like, well, actually, you were still in recovery from your heavy punch. That's why your fireball didn't come out. Like, he's just like explaining the truth behind all Darkside Phil's whining.
Yeah. Okay, so if I look at this, faint warping effect moves across its surface. Let's just see what happens. This is another point where I would typically die.
Probably.
Okay, nope, that doesn't work.
Yes, I'm glad they got. I mean, I'm kind of glad they got rid of all the unnecessary deaths.
Yeah, that would.
I mean, it would have been funny to see you dying every time you did anything. But I mean, I think you would have gotten pretty fed up with that pretty quickly.
Yes, for the amount of times I would have died by now, I would have long since given up on this game.
I wouldn't blame you.
Okay. Seated at the bottom of the opening is a metal door locked securely in place.
There is an achievement for seeing every single death in the game, so maybe like you have to play it on a higher difficulty to actually die. But there's a lot of them.
So what's probably happens is at a later point in the game, you find a hatch on the other side, and you open it and it takes you back to the beginning, and oh, isn't that convenient?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not helping us anywhere. Anywhere. Okay, we got nothing here. Nothing here. But we do have things to shove in this hole.
Yeah. It'd be so funny if you put a gear in there and that ended up working. Like, there's no way it's going to work, but it would just be so funny if that was the answer. Try the pumpkin.
Hammer. Pumpkin time.
Again, there is no way that it would work, but it's just so funny. Like, just you put the pumpkin in this. I was like, oh wow, something happened. Johnny says Dark Side Phil makes him feel like he could beat him in fighting games, and Johnny's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
DSP is legit good. Like, if you watch him play Street Fighter, I think he's like platinum or diamond rank. So I mean, he's not terrible, terrible. He's just not nearly as good as he believes himself to be.
See, I don't see anything. What? Wait, was that a pile of? No, it wasn't a pile of skulls. I thought it was a pile of skulls.
One of the funniest things I've heard DSP say is the better the netcode, the worse the game, because I forget what he said. Something like the netcode is so good that it loses his inputs. It's like that doesn't make any sense.
The net code?
Yeah. So like when like you connect to your opponent, the quality of that connection, like they have like code that will smooth over problems with the connection.
Yeah.
And he's saying that if it's too good, if there's not enough delay between when you hit a button and when it happens on screen, then that's actually bad. Like you want a big delay between hitting the button and something actually happening, because in his mind, otherwise inputs get eaten or something crazy. Like very obvious, he has no idea what the rollback netcode specifically that he's complaining about does.
Yeah. Okay. We're now at a point where I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. Let's talk to Skull. Fred is the one who brought you here. You should seek him out. Look for an obelisk. What the fuck is an obelisk?
Well, that's not a very useful hint. Like, I was hoping it would be a little more explicit.
Yeah. Is that an obelisk? The thing is...
It kind of looks like one.
It kind of... I mean, what actually is an obelisk? Is it, like, just a rock?
Yeah, kind of. It's like a specific shaped rock, I believe.
We got these things, and we can't...
I think, try going to that rock in the water. Oh no, you'll probably just die from the whatever in the water. Because I know in the original you had to freeze the water to get across the lake.
Okay, well, if... here's an idea. This is gonna work, guys.
Yeah.
Your concentration is thoroughly compromised by the watery being, so you miscast your cell and create a small explosion. The water elemental responds with a squirt of water in the eye.
Yeah, people in chat are saying an obelisk is a stone pillar or like a standing stone. So
Okay, well, let's... is this spell useful for anything else other than opening a freaking door?
I would say probably not. I can only refer back to the original because that's the one I remember. But in the original, every spell did one thing. Like every spell you used it once. They weren't any different from inventory items in that regard.
Yeah. God. So the point being is that magic is freaking useless.
Yeah, it's basically an inventory item. Like every item in these games, you typically only use once.
Fine. There.
The only thing I can think of is try using the hammer on the mirror, like again, to see if you can break it even more.
Oh, yep, that's a good point. That is a good point. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer the weapon bounces off the glass. Perhaps the...
No, the one you've already broken. Just try hitting it again.
Okay, let's try that again. Oh! Ouch, that hurts, you mumbled to yourself after pulling out a splinter. The broken shards of this mirror catch the torchlight, sending a colorful prism about the room. A door waits behind the facade.
You maybe have to hit it one more time to get
Yeah, I was thinking.
The actual door.
No.
No, okay. I don't know then.
Why is this... Why? What is the purpose of this if I can't open the freaking door?
Yeah, I don't know.
Use thyself.
In chat. Hey, Six.
Hey, Six. Hey, Six. If you want in on the stream, well, how long have we been streaming for?
Like an hour or something? Yeah, about an hour.
Yeah, about an hour. So if you want in on this this one, just let me know. I'll tell you. I will send you a link in Discord. And if you want to hop in, you are more than welcome to.
Mr. Skull is not giving us any useful hints. He's just saying to find an obelisk.
A secret door. Maybe it leads to the way out of... You'll have to find the key to it.
Okay. So that's something at least. I'm looking for a key.
The large boulder has veins of quartz running through it. No. Nope. Nope.
Six says he's eating at the moment, so he won't be joining us.
Rock. Pumpkin. You attempt to move the rock, but are unable to get the proper leverage. Can we... Is there a stick?
Okay. Did you actually... You know that book that you opened, the one I said would kill you in the original?
Yeah.
Did you actually read that book or not?
I don't think you can read that book.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just thinking that might teach you another spell or something. Because they're kind of...
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there you go. One particular word stands out from the rest. Fred. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook. You have learned
Okay, good.
Spell.
Okay.
Okay.
So I knew there had to be something that we were missing. So...
Okay.
I'm thinking the those discs that you couldn't pull apart. If it doesn't work on the door, try them as well.
It flies about but does little else. Yeah, I don't think that's it. So let's go back to the runes.
Yeah. Because those were enchanted, and the other spell we had wasn't working on them. So
yeah. Calming your mind, you draw in power from your surroundings as you begin visualizing the spell. Vivid memories of your childhood distract you. The subsequent spell backfires in spectacular fashion.
okay, so it's not that.
Maybe it works on the other one. Pressure. You
No,
release the spell with
that's a
word.
shame. Now we've just got to figure out where to use this damn spell that we just learned. But at least we made progress. We found something new to try. Maybe try the spell on those, the balls of ice and the ball of water. Maybe you can do something to them.
My guess is you'll want to be talking to the one that got you into this mess. Head in that direction. Yorick finishes rather unhelpfully.
Yes.
Oh. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to use it on this thing.
That didn't work.
No, didn't work. Maybe I use it on the water.
Now we're basically just going to be casting this spell on everything we can find.
Yeah.
And Six points out that dude looks dead. He does kind of. He does.
Yes, he does. Okay, what the hell? Let's give it a try.
I think maybe get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Let's take a... No, we can't. Take the skull.
Okay. So it does seem to be protecting you from death.
How does that go out of fire and into the dragon's den?
And BG is saying didn't work, so like Terry. Like, I guess technically, yeah.
Yeah, in the manner of speaking. Oh, good God. Yeah, this isn't as good as Monkey Island. Sorry, Terry.
What's up?
I said, yeah, this isn't as good as Monkey Island. Sorry, Terry.
Oh, no. I mean, it's not funny. So with Monkey Island, even if you got stuck, it was kind of entertaining still.
Yeah.
Whereas this doesn't have that.
If we just try using it on this door. No, it does nothing. Hey, does anyone have any ideas? And won't someone rid me of this of this turbulent priest?
Yeah. Okay, so if you go to the alcove, apparently you can hit the wall and make a door that way. Oh, yeah.
Oh. What?
Yeah, I had to pull up the answer. I was never going to think of that.
After a moment, you relent, deciding that it won't be helpful on your quest. I need leverage for whatever the heck.
Well, I mean, this is progress, at least.
Yeah. This metal brazier, whatever, has a wide bowl mounted on a tripod. The legs look like a series of inverted hooks, poorly welded together.
I would say probably don't try and cross the bridge that's falling apart. Oh, it's not going to let you anyway. So. But yeah, that would definitely kill you in the old game.
Yeah. Dense fog greets you as the stone passage opens into a small chamber. The temperature plummets as the creature materializes in front of you. It flinches from the light of your torch.
I think that might be a hint. Try using the torch on it.
Yeah. Oh! With a cry, you swing the lit torch at the wraith. The ethereal being is instantly enveloped. Why are ghosts evil?
I don't know.
I mean, really?
But yeah, it looks like you're safe from the torch burning out because like you haven't needed to relight a torch this whole time. So I'm gonna say you probably don't need to anymore. And Six is full of helpful commentary. He says that dragon looks unfriendly. It is, and those bridges suck. Well, the one on the right certainly does. The one on the left seems pretty sturdy.
Okay, so we have another rune. Let's try using our super useful spell on it.
Yes, a spell that hasn't done anything yet. Oh, and Kividen points out that Casper is not an evil ghost.
It's true. But then again, he's written as a subversion to the trope rather than,
I like the conspiracy theory that Casper is the ghost of Richie Rich.
That's pretty good. Archive. Open.
Oh, another spell.
Great, another spell that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And BG points out that ghosts tend to be depicted as evil because they are jealous of the living. I guess that makes sense.
Here we go. Here we go, and that.
I think we found a shortcut.
There's our shortcut. You remember to talk to your sister and reflective maze, blah blah blah. Back down here. Whether it be a sewer or reservoir system for the castle, mold, mildew, and moss bespeckle the stones within this chamber.
You're going to need some Clorox bleach.
We are going to need some. We are going to need some Clorox bleach. Hello, Six. How are you, sir?
Bleachy.
Yeah.
Now that looks like an obelisk.
That looks like you need Mila Jovovich to activate it.
Yeah.
Peering into the darkness, you drop down in the muck and crawl through the tight opening. This stone den is damp and smells of cops. The fuck is cops? And green foliage. As if a mirage, the far side of the cave shimmers and power emanates from a standing stone obelisk. Okay, it hums with ancient power and assures you it can be powered by a simple magical invocation.
But we have two of those.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be the one that's called Invocation. It's probably going to be the other one.
Yeah.
Like that one's almost literally called Invocation. So.
Spell is unleashed. Okay, so something's actually happening. A strange apparition. A strange apparition coalesces from within the obelisk. The ghostly figure of an old man cloaked in a shimmering veil. He's gonna tell me some shit now.
Done well, simple soldier. Now, listen if you have ears, since the shadows grow long and time fleet. Some 40 years past, an evil, the likes the world has not beheld, escaped its prison. Talimar, the Black, he of whom I have already spoken.
Excuse me, I believe they prefer African American.
Brought
Yeah.
forth his dark magics and conjurations, and unleashed his foul vassals, desecrating these sacred halls. Talimar has laid waste to the combined power of man. And what of the Circle of 12, the great wizards? They are no more. I am the last. Pity me not, boy. We were resolute in our judgment, but erred greatly. 'Twould have been better to put our brother to death, but mercy and folly prevailed. I know not Talimar's full plans, but have discovered enough to fill my heart with fear. And yet, hope remains, and it stands or falters with you. Fare thee well.
Fred the Timeless vanishes, leaving behind a scroll, a glowing orb, and the words, "Fare thee well."
Whoa! Why did Tyr get timed out?
I don't
James,
know.
why did you do that?
I don't know. What the hell
Got
happened?
timed out.
Yeah. I'm going to take a guess and say that James hit the button by accident. Because James is a boomer like
think
that.
so. I can't see that Tyr did anything to warrant getting timed out.
You take the silver orb. Said,
Is that a weird little plant?
archive. What is in this?
More scrolls. Need lots of scrolls.
More scrolls! More scrolls! More scrolls! Gripping it with both hands, you whatever. You read the words on this scroll aloud. 5 to find, 3 are... fuck, a riddle. You're the fucking wizard! You're the guy who's supposed to be helping me. Why did you leave me a riddle?
Yeah,
Am I trying
I
to...
know.
Am I trying to discover myself or some shit?
You're not even Batman.
The silver orb to the staff of ages to joining to the golden thorn, the last to invoke the platinum horn. God damn it. Okay, well we have an orb now, and maybe the orb will, do the thing.
Do a thing.
With the ice thing, hopefully.
Yeah. Or the water thing. Either would be good.
Either one. I don't know what the water thing would do.
No.
I know what the ice thing would do.
Yeah, the ice would freeze the lake, so you could cross it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go
I don't know
take
why I
on.
thought of this, but I was
Charlie
trolling
Wacker.
on Twitter, and I'm curious to see if they'll think I'm being serious or not.
What?
So this guy was talking about Robert E. Lee, and it says, unfortunately, most Americans couldn't tell you where or what Appomattox Courthouse is/was. And I said, oh, that's easy. It's a large semi-aquatic mammal native to sub-Saharan Africa.
As you release the ice elemental, you fumble with the silver orb. How convenient. And dropping it into the lake. Immediately, the still water freezes into a solid sheet of ice. Excellent work. And we can observe this thing now.
There's the key to the door.
Yeah.
It's got a weird bunch of ants that are crawling over its head that glow blue.
Alright.
We have chains. Considering
What do the
the
glowing ants say?
considering the state of this skeleton, I would say he's one of the only people who can say he has nothing to lose but his chains.
Very
Meh.
true. So this is one from the original game, so I don't know if it'll work, but use the torch on the ice to get the sphere back, the silver orb.
Oh, yeah. That would be most useful. It works.
There you go.
Okay, so we got a key. And we have a blind.
What you gonna do with those pumpkins, Jack?
Yeah,
Well, I have...
there's a Charlie Brown reference.
Yeah. I think it's this one. This one. You read the message scrawled on the page. Brown, I have your dog. If you wish to see the flying ace again, then bring the 3 pumpkins to the place beyond the harvest door. But be wary,
Yeah.
for only one outfitted in a mask for the Halloween Eve can gain entrance. There you must carve my visage and illuminate the sacrifices in the field of jack-o'-lanterns. Then I will be freed and this will all end. Cordially, DP. Who would DP?
Outside Phil.
Yes.
Dr. Pepper.
Also Dr. Pepper.
No, I'm trying to remember which Peanuts character would have the initials DP. Because it wouldn't be Lucy, because she would have been Van Pelt. And Lucy is an L.
L.
Who's D? Charlie, Linus, Violet, Pigpen, Lucy, Peppermint Patty,
Franklin.
Marcy, Franklin. Man, I don't think any of them have those initials. That's a shame.
What about the cute something girl that Charlie Brown is always...
The little redheaded girl, they never
Yeah.
specify her name.
Ah.
That was a good idea. It should have worked.
Well, okay, Invoken, if it's an invocation, and then you have entrays, is probably
It's going to be to open something.
to
Yeah.
enter something. A gap.
Oh, use it on the mirror. Use entrees on the mirror.
That is an excellent idea. It was down here. So how are you doing, Six? How's your weekend?
Just kind of started. Worked 5 days straight. My feet are killing me. Not
No,
literally,
I mean one
there.
of the other mirrors. Jack.
Yeah, I know. I thought it might open the door.
No, because we've got the key to open that door. I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Okay, didn't work there. Yeah, no, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do
well.
shit. Doesn't do shit.
That sucks.
Hey, it unlocks.
Excellent.
Smell that? Smells like rain to me. The fuck are you talking about? You've been so goddamn useless, you stupid. No wonder you're dead.
Oh, I think I know what to do here.
Yeah, you go get the water orb.
Yeah.
Let's go get us a water orb, baby.
And he says I'm a genius, which I will not argue against.
Has James yet to elucidate why the fuck he timed out
No,
Tyr?
he just said, "Oh shit, sorry, Tyr." So I'm guessing he just did it by mistake.
Yeah. Resident boomer James Colley, everyone.
Yep.
God bless him.
James is a good dude.
He is.
Okay, yeah, we get it. Once released from the silver orb, the water elemental immediately launches itself into the fire pit before disappearing. The flames lower to a tolerable level.
Huzzah.
You briefly contemplate leaping into the pit. However, the thought of the pain involved in such a demise prevents you from carrying it out. Veins of...
This one tells you how the gear is.
Yeah, gear, yeah.
So this is turned into Metal Gear Solid.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. So now we go back and... Oh, we got a bar.
Excellent.
I
All you
wonder.
just need is a B and a Q.
No, I think make sure it's the kind of bar where everybody knows your name.
Ah.
Try to pry the walk back into place, but are unable to get the bar. I have a bar.
Maybe you can use it on those runes that we were trying to remove.
Yeah. Probably not. I'm pretty sure those are a red herring. I don't think they do anything.
Yeah. I don't know, because this one is a lot different to the normal Nintendo ones that I played. So
Yeah, I'm of course they do something, but I'm just kind of like, okay, fine, let's try it. No.
oh.
Yeah, it's enchanted.
That's
We
fine.
need we need a spell. Oh, hey, that thing is back. Hey, and the water is back.
Huh.
Okay, let's go back to this stupid brute force thing.
I don't think it's going to be this. I think this is a one-time thing.
Yeah. Well, that sounded encouraging. No, we just... Yeah, I don't think it's gonna help. Figure moves within the opening at the back of the grotto. He doesn't seem to pose any risk to you. Who's this mother? Whoa, what? Arrow? I didn't even see the arrow.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what's gonna do.
Oh, yeah. You did it just as I was looking up the answer. I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Okay, so there's a hook, and there's an arrow. I get the feeling that at some point we're going to run into a rope. Because I have a feeling that's where this is all going, is
Yeah.
to shoot a rope across whatever. Yeah, I can't take the rune. No.
I believe in you, Jack.
If at first you don't succeed. Yeah, okay. Nothing else here. Let's ask this fucking awful skeleton. You'll never defeat the Warlock Lord if you stay trapped in these caves forever. You need to find a way.
Very helpful.
You are the most useless sack of shit on the planet.
Yeah. I was thinking the hints would actually be useful, but so far they haven't been.
My disappointment is measurable, and my day is ruined.
Yeah. um.
That guy looks really dead.
He is. He is.
I don't know. I think we should ask.
Yeah. Ask the skull.
No, we don't need you anymore.
Is that Toyota guy somewhere in these dungeons?
I think maybe go back to the gear door, like the one where you used the gears. See if we can figure something out there.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be like the most immediate concern is getting through that door.
Gears of door.
You think the entry spell would do anything?
Let's see. Spells. And trays. It's not a bad idea. No, does nothing.
Oh, worth a try.
How about the other side?
Oh, wait. You know what it might be looking for? Is some sort of, like, crank. No.
Maybe the entry spell on the actual grate instead of on the gears. I don't know.
No, I tried the Oh, maybe this one, because this turned a thing. No.
No, because like you use the entry spell on the gears. I'm thinking if you use it on the actual grate.
Yeah.
There it
Well, there you
goes.
go.
There. There's a chicken on the wall by the guy's hand.
Hey, we
More
got
scrolls.
more
Yay.
scrolls, more scrolls.
Gooble gobble, gooble gobble.
You, I'm just thinking of episode of Robot Chicken. There's like a brief sketch. It's only a few seconds long, and it's just a fat guy saying, more butter, and then someone hands him a plate full of butter, and he starts eating all of it.
Oh god.
You read the elegant writing of the scroll. Brother Fred, please see to it that the circle chamber is prepared for the ritual. The circle, Fred, was in need of some repair, and the last time we performed the initiate spell on it, we have a young candidate ready for initiation. Once the rite is performed on the platform, please bestow on him all authority and privilege commensurate with an acolyte of the order. It is signed with an archaic letter L. Just give me the rune. Okay, how do I... Okay, we just go into the passage. Oh, hey, we got another
Yeah.
obelisk. This vast chamber is dominated by an intricately carved circle wreathed by 12 stone thrones. Power pulsates. This is probably where the wizards had their orgy. Power pulsates from mystical symbols set within the floor.
And another scroll. You still my beating heart.
More! There's no end to them. While much of the scroll is faded, one part still stands out. And in the end, the evil shall be thrice defeated and thrice returned. Ugh, thrice. The first shall raise a warder to bar the gates from opening. The second shall raise one of the carefree to travel the path of luck. The last shall raise a rape. Can't anyone just talk fucking straight?
Speak normal English.
Why are you... Who are you trying to impress? Do you have a girlfriend you're trying to impress and that's why you write this way?
I bet he's trying to impress the skull.
The letter is signed Fred and includes a glyph which shows 4 vertical lines of varying weight. Powered... Simple magical invocation. Well, this isn't going to work twice, but let's give it a try.
Or
My internet's getting all buggy on me. I think I may need to jump out.
Okay, well,
Okay, no worries.
we'll probably
Thanks for
end
joining
this
us,
soon
Steve.
anyway. Thanks
Oh,
for
you're welcome.
joining us.
There were many who followed the
You guys have a good game.
one,
You
Catch
too,
you later.
man. See you later.
and I counted them as brothers and sisters. Now only I remain, he who is called Timeless. I have fought the good fight, sending many of Talimar's horde back to the depths that spawned them. And though my power is beyond that of mortal man, it is not without limit. But why do I appear before you thus? Am I a ghost? No. Surely I am more than that.
No, you're a ghost.
This is naught but a projection. As my living being has sought shelter within my tower, it is here I continue my studies to aid you in what ways I can.
No, you're definitely dead, buddy.
I grow weary, but know this. I have glimpsed others as well. A hero from the line of the ancients. Or so says Gabriel the Bard. Gird yourself against what is to come, simple soldier, and forsake me not. Follow the ways of the circle. Stray not from its path.
The image of Fred materializes from within the obelisk. Stray not from its path, he finishes, as his form fades away to nothing. I think this is a pretty good place to stop for the evening. What do you think, Terry?
Yeah, no, I think it's good. It seems like kind of like an end of a chapter kind of thing. We've found like the next like
Yeah.
central point.
The next thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, if you've joined us for this time, however long, thank you for coming out. It's an interesting little Friday night thing to take the place of the corner. It hardly takes the place insofar as I don't have a headache.
Yeah. And you don't have to get angry at articles.
Yeah, I don't have to because some guy wrote a thing about how white people are bad at fishing and black people were the original fishers or something like that. I don't know.
Perhaps it's going to be watching. He's going, damn it! He's seen that article. Fine, I could get a new one.
Or like, oh well, black people are the secret star of Doctor Who, and Doctor Who's actually always black or something.
Of course.
I mean, isn't the didn't they retcon the Doctor to be originally black now?
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't watch Doctor Who, so
yeah, neither do I.
I can't confirm it, but I would not be surprised.
The only reason I keep track of that show at all is because I love a good dumpster fire. I love a good dumpster fire.
The only thing I know about Doctor Who is there is one episode where there are these stone angels that if you look at them, they stop moving. That's it. My entire Doctor Who knowledge is that. Yeah.
That admittedly, I have seen some Doctor Who. That was not bad. Anyway,
I'll take your word for it.
Please feel free. I hate this. I hate this thing where you say you don't want to watch something or you don't like something, and have you ever seen it? No, I've never seen it, and I don't feel compelled to see it.
I've seen the ads, and I've seen people talk about it online. That's enough.
Yeah. Fucking, just keep. Whatever. I'm too tired to get angry.
Yeah.
I'm getting myself angry.
Unless it's Street Fighter 6, then everybody must play it. That's just common sense.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us. We've been your Minions of the Zoo. I'm kidding. Minions of the Zoo should be later on this evening. No. Also, be sure to check it out because Friday night... Who does Friday nights? Sanguine. Oh, definitely be sure to check out Sanguine's night. He will tell you all...
Especially if you're hungry.
He will tell you all about the thing he made for dinner. And he will use the word jammy at least 6 times.
Yeah.
I'm Jack Gunsky. Good... And,
Bye, guys.
And that was Terry Diamantis. Good night, everyone.